Happy Sunday, guys. This is a second shot about my thoughts. Because my first video I downloaded for some reason, the file's not working. I can't open the video for some reason. So this is my second shot, basically, on my thoughts on the Batman 2 Clayface Rumours being the villain, even the main villain or side villain. Um, for those who don't know, I am a massive fan of the 90s Batman animated series. Probably the greatest, arguably the greatest cartoon ever made. Definitely the greatest show of a based on a comic book movie ever. It's either definitely Batman, Spider-Man animated series, and X-Men animated series. Or arguably those are the three greatest cartoons ever made, especially for comic book films. Batman for me the greatest animated show of all time. So many movies, so many childhood memories of the show, and one permanent take the Clayface character, legendary, absolute legendary. For those who don't know, the Matt Kagan Clayface villain is actually an aggregation of two versions of the villain. The original villain take was a Basil Carlo, who was a failed actor um, turned madman, serial killer, basically a failed actor who killed people who killed people responsible for remaking his movie that he was in, and then Matt Higgin take character who's another version of character. I think is a serial killer, a shape shifting serial killer. So the Basil Callow did have superpowers, but Matt Higgin character who he came the Mud's Sandman serial killer, Mud, the one we know and love. So the thing is, Matt Reeves universe is very realistic, groundbreaking. So it's very similar to Christopher Nolan to take universe. So um, for me as a fan, if they took the realistic route, it would have been interesting. Could pretty much be similar, very similar to no different from what they did with the Riddler. He was a serial killer that does riddles on his victims' bodies. So will it be just a repeat of that character? If they're going to shifting mud monster route, it's not a serial killer, which is done already with Riddler could take. So I'd love to be shifting route. I'd love to be the whole shifting monster that would no one love an animated series, but unlikely if they go on the down to earth realistic route, the Batman mythos. So I don't know how what route to take with the character. It's not like I love the Clayface to be in the Batman movies because you haven't seen live action take yet. As far as the movies goes, you have seen this TV show, Gotham TV show, but not actually in a movie. Well, yeah, I love to be the shape shifting route. I love that the character. That's the Roger Clayface I know because I grew up with the Ron Perlman version with the actor who gets captured by some henchmen from Daggett, the guy who's been working for, quote, you know, the crime lord or industrialist, the industrialist who I think that he works for. Basically, the animated show take was a guy called Matt Hagen, actor. He suffered some injuries, some deformities. His face gets deformed basically after a car crash, and it will take years of surgery. So, instead of, what he does is make a deal with Daggett to use his cream in form that makes his face better or temporarily better. He does dirty deeds. Daggett he does he tries to do a task. It doesn't go well, so Daggett refuses to supply him with the cream. The cream is very addictive, so he's desperate to get the cream. Renew cream, very unique name. Renew. Mahagan goes on to try to go to factory. gets captured by Daggett's men. Daggett's men trying to kill him and making him absorb all that cream, renewed cream. So they couldn't kill him. He mutates his cells and turns into some type of monster. You know, shape-shifting monster can take anyone, any shape or form of anyone that he sees, imagines. And I love that. I love Van Pimmer's take of the monster. I love his take. But are we going to see that in Scream Batman 2? Or we simply see a serial killer, an actor who can disguise himself, I don't know, using cream or using gadgets or whatever. I don't know. So it's not like if it's the route, it's the realistic route. It won't shapeshift. I can't see it with shapeshifting monster route if it's become realistic, but you never know. Because Matt Reeves said it's going to Christopher Nolan, route of Batman's going to be in a realistic world, gone to grounded, realistic tone. So, well, anyway, comment, subscribe, guys. Adios, amigos. Get subscribers, guys. That's 17. Trying to get to 50, 100. I want to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Adios, amigos. Take care, subscribe. Me with Buff down and out.